focusing on the sacral chakra, the second chakra right under the navel. This is a restorative practice with a little bit of flow because this is the element of water and the ability to flow and change and feel flexible. Let's start by bringing the soles of the feet together, knees out and open in cobbler's pose. If you feel any discomfort in your knees, you can bring the blocks under and maybe lean in. Another option is to take your bolster out in front of you and you can stack it on top of the block and lean in here so your chest can rest comfortably and your neck and shoulders can relax completely. And just roll your breath down into that sacral area right below the navel. Breathe into the belly. And then if you want a little bit of flow, and just rock side to side, feel the stretch moving around. And as you hold this stretch, I'm going to read some of the affirmations for this chakra. I acknowledge my uniqueness. I am a unique manifestation of divine energy in physical form. I acknowledge the physicality and sensuality of my body. I am a sensual and creative being. I attract only whole and nurturing relationships into my life. Slide up, move the props to the side if you're using props, and let's slide the feet forward. So now you see more of a diamond shape here, and these blocks can stay under the knees for support. And just the same thing, fold forward, maybe you're on the bolster, maybe not. We just want a nice gentle stretch, that's it. Visualizing an orange light just below the navel, and as you hold the stretch, feel the light get a little bigger and a little brighter. Slowly coming up to a long spine. You can hang out there as long as you want to. We'll bring the knees together, round forward. Give yourself a little hug, nose to the knees. Take a breath here. And then from here, we roll over to a tabletop. Flow with a little bit of cat-cow. Exhale, round. Inhale, release. Just flowing like water. And then step your left foot wide of your hands. So we're in a lunge. And here, if this is feeling a little intense, and you can slide the bolster or a pillow if you're at home and you don't have one, right under the thigh. That will take a little intensity out. You can also use the blocks under your hands. If your hands don't easily reach the ground like this, just keep pushing the hips forward and down. You can also come down as low as you want to here in Firefly. Up, lift your heart, and we're just going to push back to hamstrings. Again, you can use the blocks or have your hands on the bolster. You wiggle the hips out a little bit here, and then just rock it out. Inhale to the lunge. Exhale to the hamstring stretch, moving from your hips, your pelvis area. One more time. And forward and then back to tabletop. And here you can move around any way that feels good. Release that long stretch. And then we take it to the other side. So if you're using the blocks, move them in a little bit and step your right foot forward. And we want the knee directly over the ankle here. You can slide a bolster or a pillow behind that left leg for support. And again, just come down as low as you want to. Restorative yoga should feel good. Wherever you are, it should feel good. So if you feel a strain, if your body's telling you no, then you just come up out of it a little bit and wait for a while. That's why we hold these poses so long. So we're waiting for our body to let us in. When you're ready, lift your body up and slow flow back to a hamstring stretch. And you can keep the knee a bit bent wherever it feels good. And then rock forward and back just a few times, flowing like water. We have so much water inside of us. Go internal and feel it flowing with your energy, flowing with your breath. And then make your way back to tabletop. Again, you can find some organic movement in your spine. And we've got one more stretch for this chakra. We're going to roll over and go into a deep spinal twist. And you can really take any twist you feel like. I'm going to demonstrate the deep spinal twist today. Arms out to the side. Lift the hips a little. Cross the right leg over the left. Turn to the outside of your left hip. Shoulders stay glued to the mat. And look over the opposite shoulder. Big belly breaths. And let your body just sink into the earth. Now, if this is not feeling good, there is a more restorative option here with a pillow or a block, or a pillow or a bolster. We take the knees out to the side. So again, we're still on the side of the hip, just like we do in the supine version. And this time we bring our chest to the block and again look over the opposite shoulder and rest here. That's a bit of a softer twist right there. So see how your body's feeling today, which twist is right for you, and just breathe into it. This is one of my favorite poses. It feels really good. You could stay here for, like 10 minutes, but we won't today. If you're in that first option, laying down, slowly come back to center. Give yourself a hug. If you're in the option with the bolster and your heart is laying on the bolster, you're just going to push yourself up off of it. Tuck the knees under your hips. And again, a couple of cat-cows, or just wiggle the hips out and then take it to the other side. So same thing, just slide the bolster right up to the hip, hands on either side and lower. So you're looking over the opposite shoulder and just sink into the bolster, sink into the mat. If you're on your back, cross the left leg in front of the right. Cross the left leg in front or on top of the right. Lift the hips a little. Same thing, other side. Look over the opposite shoulder if that feels good, or looking straight up. Just close your eyes. Feel your whole body. Relaxing any areas that you find that are still holding tension. The muscles are still tight. And while you're here, I'm going to read you some of the characteristics associated with this energy point. So excessive characteristics: sexual addiction, obsessive attachment, addiction to stimulation, excessive mood swings, deficient, rigidity in your body, beliefs, or behavior, emotional numbness or insensitivity, fear of change, lack of desire, passion, or excitement, avoidance of pleasure, fear of sexuality, excessive boundaries. When it's balanced, these are the characteristics: graceful movements, the ability to embrace change, emotional intelligence, nuance of self and others, healthy boundaries, the ability to enjoy pleasure, sexual satisfaction, and passion. So let's slowly come back to center from whatever option you're in. If you were on your back, hug the knees in. If you were using the bolsters, push yourself up. Maybe take a couple of cat-cows. And we're all coming up to a comfortable seat with a tall spine. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it's helping you on your path to health and happiness and balance. For other chakra videos and other short sequences for different parts of your body, different things you're working on like stress reduction, better sleep, go over to my channel and subscribe, and they're all there. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching. Namaste.